Uh-oh. Sounds like it's about to go down in here. It's going down. New York City, NYC, Borough. MSG, stand up. Let's go. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. Brooklyn, Staten in the Bronx. Manhattan, Queens, what you want? We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. We want the Knicks. New York City. New York, If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back, we back. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca's going crazy. Rim rocking, shot blocking, boy, we are not stopping. Aiming at that chip with a bullseye on the target. It's been so many years, that's how bad we really want it. From the city to the garden, we all be blue and orange. And everybody starving, hell yeah, hungry for a ring. Got a team full of hungry hoopers all going in. We back.
A minute remaining. Brunson at three. Bam! Jalen Brunson does it again.
Que lo que, mi gente, what's good? It's your boy Ruel. 1/4 of the Organic Fanatics out here. We got the squad out here. Got the homie, my brother, the sangre. Que lo que, manito, talk to him. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute.
We're off.
Yeah, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the T.O. motherfucking F, the Organics Fanatics show. Anywhere else in the world, but you're here rocking and vibing with us, and we greatly appreciate that. What's poppin', TOF chat? What's poppin' to the live gang? What's poppin' to the replay gang? What's poppin' to everybody? Shout out to my brother for quarterbacking this shit, bringing the plugging us. And shout out to Machete that be swinging, popping up here and there like a red hooded ninja.
He'll pop up. He'll pop up here sooner or later. So, allegedly.
Yeah, shout out to my peoples in Queens, New York. Shout out to my fucking to all the fucking fans at MSG. You know what I mean? And in Cleveland, we about to get this thing rocking. So I got my Cavs pre-pack roll up, and I'm also at the laundromat because we're about to fold niggas up. Yeah, I mean, they washed up, so we about to fold him. Yeah, I mean, just pre-pack them with the pre-pack, and it's all pre-packed to ship them the fuck out of here. I'm ready for these brooms.
Let's go. Talk to him. Hey, you Nick, you see?
I need the fucking brooms.
Tráeme la coba ya. Tráeme la coba.
Listen, Linda. We're back to what happened with Atlanta. We're back to what happened with what was the other bum's name?
Philly.
Philly. Yeah. We back at it every time. Yeah, I mean, we facing new challengers. Everybody's saying that this is going to be the greatest opponent the Knicks face.
They start fear-mongering.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Listen, Linda. Everybody is getting packed up. It's Sweepo de Mayo. We're still in the month. It's Sweepo de Mayo. I got my fucking big brooms out, and I'm looking for a shit out. Easy rest. Let's get to the next chapter.
Listen, my brother.
Everybody's cool.
My brother got that janitor style shit. You know, the big ass janitor brooms. And I'm sweeping the fuck out of here. Listen, it's a new series. Are you not entertained? 9 days of rest. Is it rust? Is it gonna be rust or whatever the slogan is, man? I don't know, man. You tell me someone ain't gonna enjoy a good vacation? They're like, yo, is it rust? New Knicks, you think that was a problem being off 9 days? What if someone says, yo, New Knicks, you're still gonna get paid, but I'm gonna give you 9 days off?
Listen.
Sign me
My
up,
boys,
coach.
listen. Hey, listen. God know what he doing. You know what I mean?
He could have given
And on
us.
top
He
of
could have
that,
given us. It will come in late on the 9th day from vacation.
as a matter of fact, I think the locker room staff at MSG bring fishing poles for the Cavs locker room, the guest locker room. They're
They're
decorating
putting on
him with
each
where each locker got a fishing rod, a little the little bucket with the little box. You know what I mean? A little tackle
like a little
box
welcome package. They got a little
with
welcome package.
fake worms. Yup, little fake worms and all of that. You know what I mean?
And then
So
they got the jerseys, but that is shaped like a fishing vest. They got like the fishing vest inside the jersey with the little pockets pre-packed. Oh,
yeah.
every fan, every fan that's a Cleveland fan they get a free. Hey, listen, you heard it here first. For every Cleveland fan, you got to go to the Organic Fanatics. Once you subscribe, you get your complimentary TOF edition of a fish tackle. You get little baby fish tackles. You get the little box.
Little bit. And that we're not even gonna give them a real fishing rod. We're gonna give them a Fisher Price fishing rod. That shit about this big. They can throw it in their fishing tank. You know what I mean?
Hey, we're bringing it back. They gave a micro machine instead of micro machine cards. They gave us micro machine fishing rods. That we're gonna hand those out. We got thousands. Everybody get a free fish.
All them little niggas get them.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck Mitch. Fuck fucking Harden. That nigga's a no-show. They listen.
Mitchell, yeah.
All of them niggas, bro. Listen, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. All our players are rested and healthy. Boy, it's gonna be a problem. What rest? Them niggas is anxious, bro.
They had the gate, like had a kennel ready to open the door. Go. Yeah, they ready, but hey, they look focused. Listen, is Hoodie Jalen Brunson a thing? I mean, he was talking spicy, like he looks ready, focused. I don't know. Jalen Brunson looks ready to go. Him and Hart were saying all the right things. They look like they dialed in. I'm excited. Can't wait for this. My brother's on the pre-pack, so he's letting you know how the first game's gonna go tomorrow.
Hey, concentrate. This is the Knicks when they play on Favorado. Super concentrated. But the pack is still on fire.
That's the Harden that goes over the beard. So we got the Cleveland Cavaliers. People were talking. Listen, does that make Detroit Pistons or Detroit miss tons? Because I think that should be appropriate for them. Detroit miss tons.
No. I like the way Joe Biden said it. Detroit Pistons. They just got pissed on.
Yeah, they did that by missing tons. So Detroit missed tons. Both of them joined. Listen, were they a front running unit? So Detroit was Detroit front running. They was we the best regular season team ever. But in the playoffs, we talking playoffs. Listen,
I'll tell you one thing. Yeah, bro, one nigga cannot fucking go up against a whole fucking league. It's basically they came from, and now this is Cleveland's third 7-game series. You feel what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is gassed. What are these? I don't know. I don't understand if niggas really watch basketball, right? Because both of these teams went to 2 7-game series, back to back to continuous. What do you think is gonna happen? You think they're miraculously fucking gonna go? Bro, we shutting niggas when they put on that Favorado. Bro, it might be a 50-piece first quarter. It might be a 100-piece half. It might be the first time. I said it might happen this year. It might happen against the motherfucking Cavs. Call me for a 200-piece. Call me for a 200-piece on the Cavs.
And he's not talking about chicken nuggets either. He ain't talking about chicken
And
nuggets.
I'm talking about barbecue chicken. These niggas is done. Baked potato, dumpster juice,
What they serving?
garbocha. Come on, man.
Hey, listen. Listen, and they struggled. They struggled for Detroit, but like Detroit, who couldn't score anything, they were struggling to win against a team that couldn't score.
Bro, both of them niggas was scoring what in 8 games. They were scoring what we scored at halftime, all series long, all playoffs long. They final outcome was our halftime outcome. Like, who are they playing with, bro?
Hey,
who are they really fucking playing with? My squad is here, bro.
Put some respect on it. Are we finished or is we done? Put some respect on it. Listen, y'all gotta learn. We telling you early. This is the early Doppler warning. People talk about me and my brother, and then they watch back and they be like, "Damn, the exaggerator might have been right." 50-point. Listen, don't sleep on a 50-point. I get that 50-point first quarter. I think that's definitely doable.
The first team to go 200 points.
Sportsmanship is the only reason.
Like niggas be like, yo, this nigga swear he a prophet, a fucking sorcerer, and bro, I'm just telling you what I know, bro. Math is math, and if the cylinders are clicking,
how are they clicking?
If the cylinders are clicking in all directions, if they're clicking in all how do you stop that with a team that's gassed? Right,
who was struggling to defend, by the way. Who was struggling to defend against Detroit.
Allegedly, I used to be a street pharmacist, and in the street pharmacies, right, you gotta balance.
Fruit. He sold fruit. Okay, that's before street.
Yes.
Fruit.
So you gotta wait, bro. A team that's well rested, playing like God level, like almost we at 95% God level where it's super automatic to a team that just went 1-7, 2-7, 14 games. 14 games.
Struggling. Couldn't win at home.
Struggling. Cleveland finally hit 120 yesterday to close it out. They doing what we snack and appetize on. Are we serious?
That's the Applebee's starter pack.
Nigga, that's they on the appetizers thinking like they the main course. Like, no, nigga, no. This ain't Circle K gas station food. This ain't Wawa's.
Everything when you come out here is a la carte. You get an ass whooping either way.
Boy, we handing out ass sweeping.
Hey, listen.
In French.
Listen. When they're talking about. Si, oui. You want croissant? A croissant. We're gonna give him a croissant. We're gonna be crushing the shit out of him. Listen, the first quarter is gonna be their only. Listen, I'll tell you right now. Early Dopplers, my brother's dropping out. The first quarter is their only chance, and of the first game, by the way. Has to be
15 points.
Like if you guys don't get 25. That first quarter, we're probably starting a little slow, out of rhythm. I won't say we're gonna be rusty. I'll say we'll be out of rhythm and timing, maybe for like 6-7 minutes, and then after that, it's over. You got a 6 to 7 minute window. It's not rust, it's timing. The timing's gonna be off. And not even that. And I'm giving you, if it's more than 3 minutes, I think it's a problem. But I'll give you 6 or 7 just for shits and giggles. Yeah, I got 7 minutes to get it going. Go ahead.
All right, let me add this up, right? This is the countdown to the Dirty Dozen, right?
Yeah, 8 dubs to go, 8 W's.
Yeah. So if you calculate the calculations, right? Damn, boy, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
About the 30 dozen, the W's. Anyway, the win. See that pack, that Cleveland pack, the pre-pack, boy. That pre-pack.
Nigga, I got.
That's not Harden. That's not Harden. Guess you up there taking all them shots.
I'm just, man, I forgot.
Anyway,
I
you'll come
forgot
back. You'll
really
come
what
back
I
to
was
it. Anyway,
saying.
Cleveland
Hold up.
struggled. Cleveland struggled all through so many times with Detroit, and Detroit was struggling. Listen, Detroit, you guys are front runners. Detroit fans, you didn't even get close to compete to us. You guys couldn't close the door. At home, by the way, so it's a little bit sad with the Detroit fans. You guys had at home, you could have won it. You had the home court advantage. All you had to do was close the door, and you guys couldn't hit anything. Cade, I don't know where Cade was assisting to. He was throwing to people's sneakers. Duren got invisible. Jalen Duren. I wasn't impressed. Jenkins was I don't know. I was not impressed by Detroit. You guys made it this far, but you guys are what they call front running. You guys out of here, vacation, fishing poles for you guys. Appreciate you guys. Detroit, Motor City, more vacation. Motor City, more vacation. That's what y'all got. Y'all getting out of here. Cleveland, about to prepackage that. As my brother was saying, to get them the fuck out of here. As I said, if you guys look, I said it at the beginning, even the beginning before. I said when Detroit was up 2-1, I said even though Detroit's up 2-1, watch out for Cleveland. I still got Cleveland winning this. Go back and look. And I said when Detroit was up 2-1, I still said Cleveland.
Okay, I remember.
Go.
All right. So look, if y'all think y'all saw something historic, bro, there's still 8 more games of history making basketball is all I'm saying. We haven't even begun to script the scriptures of the history of this city and squad's new Knicks. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I'm just saying history is going to be made, and it's going to continue.
To your point, to your point, we're hitting historical numbers, and we just to get to the ECF, just to get here, and then people are like, "Are you happy being ECF?" Josh was like, "No, like that. We have vision. We want big problems. Not little. Those are little problems. We want big problems." So they see that definitely. They see past the ECF, and that's what the interview looked good though. When you're looking at Josh and what Brunson was saying, they look locked in. The whole team looks locked in. When Cat was talking, they're looking like they're poised. They said every play matters, every individual possession. Mute your thing, Unix. So listen, they ready to rock and roll. They're ready to go. Let me know what you guys think. In general, you guys can put it in the comments what you think about Cleveland. I think Cleveland played admirably. I think they needed this win. As much as Detroit, as good as Detroit was, they definitely needed this win in order to get that jinx out of Harden and also Donovan Mitchell. New Knicks, what about you with the jinx of Donovan Mitchell? You also had Harden that they couldn't get out of the second round. Now, this is their first time getting past the second round in all the years, all the teams Harden's been in. Is that more pressure for them to make it past here, or did they already hit their milestone by just making it this far?
Listen, congratulations to working your ass off to come receive a bigger ass whipping. Like, this is gonna be your welcoming horn. We're not playing like gentlemen. We're coming to like demolish niggas, destroy niggas, send them home, rethinking their life purposes. So, yeah, that's what I expect. That's what I know, and that's what we're gonna deliver. Full shutout. Get the fuck out of here. Grab your fucking rooms.
Check.
It's really time to get busy. That's all I can say. It's really time.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
I get it. Nah, listen, it's gonna be. I think for them, they've already hit that milestone. For them, that's a big pressure relief valve pause for them, at least in the aspect that the fact that they made it this far, that's they can't hear that anymore. They don't have that on their resume that they never made it past the second round. I think for them, they're seeing that the move with Harden helped them out. not that much, but I mean, it got them to where the job got done. They made it to the ECF finals by an epic collapse by Detroit. Epic collapse by Detroit. A fumble of fumbles. Detroit, I don't know what they did, but anyway, epic collapse nonetheless. All right, and then so they did it. They get into the ECF. Good job with them that they made it out here. But the New York Knicks are at a different level. If we stay true to how we've been, they said that they've been focused on execution, making sure everything counts, making all the little plays, which those are all the errors that we've been saying prior to the playoffs with how the Knicks were playing, whether they were sloppy, not looking at a player, getting beat by the back screen, the transition, the pick and roll, looking at everybody. I think they ironed all that out. They had 9 days to do nothing but look at film and practice and shoot. I think they are dialed in, and I think that was a problem. Whether it's people think it was rust or rest, if there's an issue, rest is always the best option. If someone told me, yo, you get 2 weeks off, but I'm still going to pay you, I'm taking that all day, every day. Maybe these are rich people problems, but in the working environment, if you still getting paid, you still have access to your income, and then you get 9 days off, I think everybody would say yes. I don't think anybody would say, nah, I'd rather work those 9 days to stay in rhythm to work. I don't know any job where that's but like, you know what? I feel like picking up more bricks and concrete just to stay in rhythm on here. So I don't think anybody's do that. So I think the rest obviously is going to help them. And it's going to be a problem for Cleveland. Like my brother said, they're going to come into this tired. They literally flew in yesterday. They played yesterday. They flew into New York. So they're in New York now. I don't know what kind of rest. They flew in late last night so they can try to get some accommodations and try to get some rest and try to get their bodies to recover and somehow plan and look at film within 8 hours and figure out a plan to beat this juggernaut that's breaking records that Knicks was just mentioning. Unless they were pre-planning, which I doubt it because they couldn't get past Detroit. I think it's a tough ask. I don't think it's impossible, but, again, the way we're playing now, I only see us poised to get 8 Ws.
Hey, that bitch niggas is scared. That bitch niggas is shook. Right now, they all shook. They're like, yo, let's enjoy this little vacay New York environment. Yeah, I mean, because it's going to be the last 4 days we here.
But even that, though, imagine, like, if they got here last night, let's say, whatever, they got here last night, they got to go out. You think New York fans, they're in New York. You think they're going to, anywhere they're going to go is going to be fun? They're going to get mobbed anywhere.
They locked out, boy. Like, trust me, they ain't costumes or whatever, but they ain't coming here to do nothing. They ain't coming here to do nothing. Party's gonna disappear, especially under the brightest of bright lights.
Bro, and that's like, even with yesterday,
and the same way we did CJ, we're not gonna give niggas time to heat up, warm up, fucking break the ice. Nah,
get into a rhythm, get a good less sweat.
Bro, everybody getting abuse from the door. That's it, abuse. Call DCF. It's gonna be a child abuse situation in this bitch. Cause I'm telling you, we not here to play no games, bro. It's all business. You see my dog's face. All business, baby. We've been waiting. Been waiting to get to this business. Nigga, OKC, Spurs, whoever the fuck is next.
Bro, and that's even that in the game 7. Cleveland's playing Detroit for a win-all situation, and Harden had 9 points, bro. Detroit couldn't capitalize on him getting 9 points. That boy been garbage. Damn. Mitchell Robinson scored 26, Jared Allen 23, 21 for Mobley, and 9 for Strus. And that was their best game for them to close the game 7. Listen, I don't know. I don't see much of problems. The road to 8 W's is what the goal is right now. Right now, 1 game at a time, 4 W's at a time, 1 W to get to the 4. Right now, tomorrow's the only game we're looking at. We ain't looking at you. We're looking past you. But in order to do that, we got to get at you. So we're going to look at 1 game. Well, we got the San Antonio Spurs versus OKC tonight. The game before then. What do you think about that West Coast matchup? They played each other a lot this season. Spurs have beat OKC every single game, if I'm not mistaken. If not 3 out of 4 this year. What? How does that look like to you in the West Coast? OKC versus Spurs. You think that they finally give them a chance to, does somebody put a whooping to them? You think San Antonio could put a whooping to them, to OKC?
Wemby kind of too light in the ass. I'm scared. I don't wish nothing bad on the kid, but when you put that much pressure on a fragile piece of glass, you know what I mean? Like shit shatters under pressure, you know what I mean? And SGA don't got that referee in his corner no more, so you never know how the West could turn out. But I really don't give a fuck who the fuck we face. I want to face the ex-champions because they're ex-champions.
Facts.
But just to make it historical, I wouldn't mind the Spurs whooping them and come facing us again for their second ass whipping. You know what I mean?
I like that, but I think it's OKC though. I think OKC has a rematch in the championship levels. And I would want it that way because we already beat San Antonio. We whooped them all year.
Yeah.
And OKC, I don't want no excuses out there.
That's a fact.
I don't want no excuses. Oh, that's because you didn't see OKC. Oh, that's everybody. I don't care. Anyway, that's out of the series. Whatever with them, we'll see them after this show tonight. But we got the Knickerbockers tomorrow. The war starts. The focus starts tomorrow. Everybody is drooling, ready to go. These guys are stoked. Rested, healed, there's no pain, no ailment. And Coach Brown, you Knicks, said that everybody practice. That means OG is available. He ain't say it. He wasn't trying to stress it. He might see how it goes, maybe start out Deuce, which I think, listen, the first game, I probably wouldn't pay OG. I'll just conserve OG as much as you can. Play Deuce, play Shamit, and hurt that team early.
OG starting. Ain't no playing games with that boy.
I agree.
He started. We
don't need him.
Huh?
We would have known about that, but you're right.
Once we get to 100 at the half, then you can bring in Deuce or whoever, Shammy, whoever you want.
You guys did hear him right. He did say 100 at the half. He did say 100 at the half.
Yeah.
He said it so nonchalantly.
Oh, yeah, then we'd be good after that, for real.
After, yeah, I'm pretty sure if you hit 100 by halftime, you good. So, yeah, I'm good.
I just hope we don't lose pace for that 200 if we do get to that 100 at the half. I don't know if it's gonna be the first game. It'll be nice to be the first.
I just think because of sportsmanship that they won't let them do it. You know what I mean? Like when people try to run up the score. I mean, the only time that it's really a 200-point game would be allowed is in the play-in tournament. And the play-in tournament, that counts for the more points you have.
Hey, I can see the refs in the games. Come on, guys, stop it! You're abusing. Let's go to the bench.
I can't call any more fouls.
No, I can't. There's nothing going on.
I can see that shit for sure. Anyway, May 19th, New York Knickerbockers tomorrow. The game is at 8 p.m. Cleveland versus New York Knickerbockers. Yeah, listen, I expect a lot of the same. I'm going to give a little edge to just thinking that there may be a little timing issues, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say rust, maybe a little timing, but they've had a lot of time to practice. But again, it's different than in-game scenarios. So them getting into in-game rhythm, I think it probably takes a couple of minutes. I don't even think it's going to take a lot. I think it'll just take a couple of plays. They'll be energized, they'll be focused, and good to go. But the first quarter is going to be a little trial run for, first game after a while. So don't be too hard on them if you see their timing's off or they start off a little bit slow, which I don't believe so. As focused as they are, I think they understand each and every play. And I think you'll probably see Mike Brown, if that's the case, call timeouts early and stuff like that and get on the play. I'm trying to give the whole scenario. I'm just giving all options. I know what's going to happen.
We are automatic mode.
Listen.
That ball,
for the casual,
38 dunks. Then it's gonna be Jalen Brunson hitting Mitch and Endo. Hey, be careful if we hit you with Mitch and Cat at the same time. Y'all definitely done. Like,
Listen, and
it's
listen.
gonna be disgusting.
And Mitch has already dominated Mobley and Jared Allen by himself. And now you throw the cat into the forum. And last year he was a little bit injured. And you know what I mean? It's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. A team that we understand, that we know very well, minus a couple of players. Obviously, Jared Levert's not there. He was in Detroit. He got the fuck up out of here. They bounced him up out of here. And then you got Donovan Mitchell, which we know very well. And you got all our best defenders. Everybody saw. That's the problem. People, the casual people ain't really watching, the Knicks fans. They're like, oh, you guys are sleeping on Cleveland. You guys think that they just got here. Listen, no. You guys are sleeping on the depth of the New York Knicks. Because if you're not counting. Now, if OG plays, you guys got a view of that. In that last game that we played, that guy who you got thought was a nobody who had 7 3-pointers on you, Deuce, that guy who can do that like nothing, he does it all the time. That guy right there. If you don't remember, Shaman had a game with 7 3-pointers also in a game this season. So I mean, the players that you ain't even thinking about, those. By the way, Jose Alvarado also had 7 3-pointers in a game this season. So 3 people from our bench have had 7-point games. Lucky sevens.
This is why I'm telling you, we haven't seen nothing historical. Because what you gonna do when we sit the starters and the bench comes in and throws in a 30 piece in that quarter, throw in a fucking, like, what can you really do? And then the starters come back in and throw in another 20 on top. Like, this is what I'm telling you. It's gonna get, and the only thing that's not clicking is between the bench. The starting unit is already, you know what I mean?
Nah, the bench has been rolling. The bench has been rolling.
I know. But when they get into that automatic mode where the nigga is do scoring 9 threes in one quarter, Shammy, Alvarado, it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's just too much. And then on top of it, then you got.
When I see Mitch scoring 25 points, that's when I'm hanging up and I'm flying to New York.
That's it. It's happening. And think how crazy that is. This year, 3 of our bench players each hit 7. By the way, we're talking about records in history again. I don't know of a team that had 3 players in the same year on the bench hit 7 3-pointers in a game. Has that? I don't even know if anybody's even searched that up. You're gambling against the New York Knicks. We're like a slot machine, you Knicks. We're hitting 777s.
No. Hey.
Jose.
It was
Jose hit.
No. It was DiVincenzo was one, and then what was the French nigga that
Evan Fournier.
Fournier hit like 6, 7, like it was individually, but coming off of the bench.
Off the bench though. 3? The same year too. Not the same season.
No.
The same season.
No.
Alvarado has 7. Shaman has 7. No. Deuce has 7. And Deuce, I think, had an 8 before he got the abdomen injury. And this is a small
water. This could be you.
This could be you, small water. You guys are messing around. We got promos. That's what I'm telling people. Like,
oh my God, hold up! I hear thoughts. Listen, I'm just kidding.
Smart provokes thought. And then it goes again. That Cleveland pack threw it away. Smart water got you the thought. The Cleveland pack took it away.
Hey, but I'll tell you one thing, boy. It's gonna be a problem for niggas for real.
And the problem, it's not even that. Is that not only that, all the team is running, like you said, on auto. They're fully aggressive. Everybody's engaged now, all the way down to the 15th member, bro. And they're now at the experience level, right? So last year we were assembled together. We were learning how to play. We did miraculous things, fighting from under 20 in the game, down away, Boston, and winning 2 games back to back, down by 20, things that have never been done then. And now we know how to play. Now we understand the different defenses. Now we had a better offense that makes it flow easier for everybody. And now they have the experience through the Atlanta, through the Philly series, like especially the Philly series. Once we got, now what we learned from Atlanta is not to lose any games. We should have been out of there in 4-2. We fumbled 2 games, whatever the case may be. We learned how to execute that against Philly. But in Philly, we learned that they smell blood in the water. When New York Knicks smell blood in the water and there's an 8-point run or more, if you're not calling a timeout at 10 points, it's over. They'll go to 20, 30 mad quick. They smell blood in the water. If they got a rhythm.
Bro, shout out to Machete. Hey, but real quick, my niggas, you know what they figured out? We learned. I can hear echo, but you know what they figured out is that they don't have to play a series more than 4 times. It's time that's it. There's not a necessary, like, yeah, I understand the league got their agenda, but my nigga, we here for dynasties, you heard? And we here for Sweepo de Mayo. You know them niggas got they all. The Knicks got brooms in one locker room. Cavs got fishing rods in the other one.
We got different equipment.
Do the math.
We use different equipment out here. We do different equipment.
Salute Machete. What's poppin', baby?
Machetazo, you're.
Yo, you muted.
What up, bro? What's going on, you Knicks? What's going on, Ruel? You heard what's going on, TOF family? Yeah, let's get it.
Machete, we back at it.
What's going on in New York City? What's going on all over the place? You know, especially this shouts out to all our Knicks fans out there supporting us wherever we go, wherever we are. Special shouts out to our Knicks fans in Cleveland. We're going to show up. But we're talking too soon about that because we got a home game tomorrow against the Cavs.
Yeah.
You know the deal.
Well, what are your thoughts on some of that?
I have my kitchen, so I can't grab my broom right now. So,
Machete talk agrees with brooms, and you know he don't ever do that. So let's say, Machete, your thoughts on that? You had Cleveland Cavaliers who struggled against Detroit. It was back and forth, both of them. Neither one could get an away game. They were all. Hold on, let me get them in. Let me get them in the convo. They both struggled to get something going. What are your thoughts on how Cleveland played against Detroit, or or Detroit fumbling the bag, if anything, not being able to execute? What was your thought on that series, real quick?
it was, well, you know what? They played, 6 games? It dragged out to 7 games. All the way to 7 games they played while we rested 9 days. I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. But as far as that game that last night that Cleveland won, pulled out their ass, yo, the Spider and James Harden showed out. But the Spider showed out in those last 2 games, especially in Detroit. Man, that's why I've been asking for him to come to New York because he loves the blue and orange.
Go ahead, you next said. Go ahead, you next said. Just intro.
Hey, anyways, yeah, that's the reason Cleveland won. Hey, he's the reason, and KNICKS are the reason Cleveland pulled it out their asses. It took them 7 games, but Detroit was a tough out. No, Cleveland was the fucking tough out because everybody thought Detroit was going to sweep the series. You know, I don't know what they were thinking about because you got to play. They weren't deep enough. Detroit. Oh. They had Cunningham. They had a few guys here and there. Beef Stew. A couple of the guys in there, but it just wasn't enough. Kenny Atkinson is a tactician. He's a chess player, and this is what we're going to be going up against. That's over with now with Cleveland. It took them. If anything, like I said, 7 games. I hope it wore them out a little bit. But I think, them having 2 days rest and we having 9 days rest, even Josh Hart was a little leery about that. He said he would rather have 4 days rest than 9 days rest because they could come in with more momentum. 2 days rest is enough to recover with the momentum. And I got another thing to say about the games that we've played versus the games that Dave played. They've played better teams in the playoffs where we've played weaker teams in the playoffs. If it would have been Detroit went through Orlando and then had to go through Cleveland, where we went through Atlanta and the 76ers. I think, to me, Orlando and Cleveland are a much tougher matchup than Atlanta and the 76ers, but that's just my theory. But anyways,
that's not a bad take.
They're going to come with that. They're going to come in with that, playing a better experienced team and stuff like that. And, yeah.
Okay. You next. Mute your phone or take your camera off. I don't know what's happening there. I don't even know what's happening, bro. Yo, mute your. You're in a. Anyway, you guys get entertainment. I don't even know what that is. Salute to Humberto de la Hoz. Que pasa, mi gente? Que pasa? What's good, my guy? So I don't know. I think it was again. I just think Detroit fumbled the bag majorly. I mean, they're breaking up that team. Hey, you're putting your phone in with Cleveland because they're washed.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what it feels like to talk from the washer, because, like, I want to see if it'll tumble with the wash. So I'm gonna just pack Cleveland up real quick.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
is that where
Don't don't
is
don't mind me.
hey, is that where the post conference is? Is that where they're doing the post conference interviews?
Yeah, yeah, all of it. Yeah, everybody get folded, my boy. You heard? Don't mind me. Just you're.
Yo, say my brother's putting away Cleveland ahead of time. That's the pre-pack Cleveland, and then we'll do it. We're gonna finish it up tomorrow. Oh, hey, it's always listen. You don't know what you're gonna get at the Organic Fanatics. If you're not having fun here, you're doing it wrong. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. We're looking to get 50,000 subscribers in 17 minutes. If you can help us out with that journey, that'll be great. Appreciate you guys. So I like the game tomorrow. I thought it's good. I think no excuses. Good.
The washer's too small, bro. I need to get the jumbo joints, because
Is it,
Cleveland is fat. And some
yeah,
fat niggas. All they do is either I can need the big washer.
yeah, they're a deeper
And
team,
the
so
shit
you got to use the you got to.
Oh yeah, it's just spacey right here for these niggas. Oh, they get. Hold up.
Yeah,
Woo.
who's that?
Washing the blue pillow. Yo, don't y'all gonna be comfy here. I'm washing the blue pillows too for y'all.
Hey, is that
Right
the
there.
coach? Is that the coach? Coach is always sleeping on the
Yeah,
job. Oh, no. That's hard.
yeah. Hold on.
Hard, and who put a. Yo, we wild, and I appreciate you guys. Salute. Appreciate you, my people. We got that game tomorrow. Easy game. We're not gonna go too long today because the game's gonna be starting shortly. That's probably 10 minutes in. Final takes, new Knicks, because the OKC game's on now. Knicks is gonna dominate
It was in
tomorrow.
the spin cycle.
What's your score
What
tomorrow?
happened?
What are your thoughts tomorrow on outcome? Who's the player of the game? What does the score look like to you for game one?
I don't know about a belt to ass, but I know a foot in the ass is more like it. Cause listen, pause and all that. Because boy, I'm telling you, these niggas are getting folded. Why you think I'm at the laundromat, bro? I'm just not here. Just this free practice, like foldation.
Foldation. That's my brother's new word. The new dictionary.
Foldation practice.
What does that score look like to you? First of all, give me the first quarter, like you
Uh,
said. Are you sticking with those numbers you said for first quarter?
Quarter last time they got me with the 3 points over on the halftime with the 83. So I probably call like first game. Let me be realistic. First game a little rush. Probably I want to say 47. They're not gonna reach the 50 in this game. They probably get like 47.
At the half?
No, first quarter.
Okay. Oh, it's at 47.
Yeah,
Okay.
first
I
quarter.
thought about
Quarter.
them. Okay.
No, first
Okay.
quarter. Yeah, but the half we should be at 100.
47 and 100. All right.
So yeah. Damn boy. I don't know if they play like I know they can go. All right, let me be realistic. 138 to 76. 138 to
Who's your
76.
player of the game tomorrow? Who do you think makes the biggest
Uh,
impact ahead of the
Cat.
Knicks?
All right, Cat's gonna have a triple double.
Damn you, you took my shit.
OG's gonna get defensive player of the year.
Just for
Brunson's
tomorrow's
gonna
game,
be.
just one effort for tomorrow's game. He wins the whole year.
Yeah, tomorrow we getting the awards for
Just
everybody.
one, bro. You can't go down
So
the whole team. Just one, bro. You naming
uh,
everybody. You got
do 6 man of the year.
this dude. Just who's the best player tomorrow?
Mitch,
Tomorrow. Just tomorrow. Just tomorrow.
Mitch 24 points. Mitchell Robinson, 24 points.
So you think Mitch gets 24? Do you think, all right, so you think Lobs, the team finds him? You think that now that we've been in training camp 9 days or so, we're in rhythm now? And then that's the Lobs is going to be in effect?
Yeah, I think he's really gonna show out because there's no the big nigga's gonna have to stick cat. He's gonna be out there. Who's really fucking with Mitch, bro? And he gonna do it in a little bit of time. Historical shit. He might do that shit in like 18 minutes.
Damn, he said 18 minutes. Listen, I ain't mad at that. I love this. The exaggerate, he said 18.
They're gonna keep him in there too long. He might just hit 24. Bang, 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 bang. I ain't seen him. Just shoot a three, bro. That nigga might feel like, yeah, he might feel real disrespectful.
He did
Man.
post like he's ready for the next.
Yeah, shout out to Mitch. He praying for y'all niggas to try that hacker Mitch. He said he found out the trick, boy. Y'all fucked up, boy. Put that boy on the line.
Yeah.
You done data.
Yeah. Dunzo. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a great game tomorrow. I think you're gonna see the first 5 minutes, about 5 minutes or so. You're gonna see a little bit. Again, I'm not calling it rust. I'm calling it timing issues. There's a different type of team. It's gonna take the feeling out of each other. Pause. That sounds mad gay. Anyway, the dancing, the figuring out how the team's gonna play, how they're gonna be aggressive. They got to figure out how the referees are gonna let them play. Are they gonna let them be physical? Which I think New York Knicks needs to just come out aggressive, physical, and just make them swallow the whistle after a while because they're just gonna be so overly physical and just dominate. That's what I'm looking for tomorrow. Being that they're rested, I'm looking for them to put a lot of pressure on Cleveland physically, and I think speed. You're going to see a lot of running tomorrow, too. You're going to see the Knicks running up and down to try to get them tired early.
Arm and Hammer, this could be you. Well, yeah, we pulled the niggas up. I ain't saying Harden ain't doing shit. We're gonna double Mitch off a rip, not letting them breathe. And I'll tell you one thing, who caused a lot of those doubles was Jalen motherfucking Brunson, Mr. Broadway himself. Jalen Broadway Brunson. So yeah, it's gonna be a problem for Mitch. It's gonna be a problem for everybody. They're so in sync on the defensive end,
Mitchell. You said a problem for Mitch.
Great offense. Like, yeah, Cat should walk away with a triple double.
That's what I got tomorrow.
Brooklyn Chairman should light it up for another fucking 9 apiece. It should be terrible.
He's my guy tomorrow. I think Cat, like how he does when he plays buddy from Washington, that young kid Sar. He just cooks him. I think he's gonna see Mobley and he's gonna say, "Yo, it's you or me, and I'm the better guy." Because I saw Cleveland. I was watching some of Cleveland games, and Cleveland was trying to copy some of the formula. If you saw, that's why they won. If you were really paying attention, they basically tried to copy the formula of the New York Knicks. They were trying to play Mobley like Cat. If you look at, they've never played like that their entire season, my guy. And they had Mobley trying to have him at the top of the key as a passer and playmaker and scoring. And that's when he was playing well. They're like, damn, we should try that. So they were trying to copy the formula, and they're just not as good. They're just not as good and not as skilled.
They can't do what we do. We the originators. They can't do that. I'm sorry. Well, listen, they will get exposed. I'm not worried about a thing. I'm trying to fold niggas up.
You
I got
you got the bench in there too? You got the Cleveland bench in there too? They all fit there?
Baking soda, this could be you. Wobble, swivel. What are y'all?
Yeah,
folding?
You were able to get the whole team in there? That's the bench too? Cleveland and the coaches?
Everybody. Pack it up. The whole state. Everybody packed up.
He said the whole state. The whole state is getting washed. Everybody getting laundry. I agree with that. I think Cat is my guy that I think is the one that's gonna blow up tomorrow. In my opinion, I think he could get triple doubles here. And my wife's about to be on the show. Let me turn the camera here. No, don't run now. Don't run. So I think that's my guy tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy because there's gonna be so many players. I think everybody tomorrow it might be an annihilation for Cleveland. Tomorrow is gonna be like how they did with the Philly the first time. Oh, you guys were excited. You won the first game because we were tired. Because we were tired. That was the excuse for Philly, and that's gonna be the excuse for Cleveland. Just so you know, it's gonna be. I agree with my brother. I'm looking at a one. Could be anywhere from like 118, and this is me modest. 118 to like 103, something like that is what I think it'll be. I think their timing and rhythm is going to be off a little bit early in the first quarter. I think they'll adjust and get onto it and then just start crushing. If the Knicks get to 30 in the first quarter, it's going to be a long night for Cleveland. If we get, which is, it's basically our standard at 30 points. You Knicks is like, I expect that 4 minutes in. So yeah, I think the New York Knicks obviously get a W tomorrow. I think it's gonna be too much to handle. You're gonna hear the excuses tomorrow from all the Cleveland fans and everybody else that they were tired. They had played the night before. They flew in late. They didn't have practice. Just prepare for that. I'm already expecting the excuses already. No props. Excuses. They ain't gonna give us props when everybody starts mollywhopping them. My brother's about to wash him. The 20 pack. That's how many players and coaches there are too. 20 of them. 15 players, 5 coaches. They're about to get water. Gonna make change with them. So I think Machete's out the game, but I think we're definitely confident on us. Hey, New Knicks. Fiverado shows up tomorrow. Or what? Does Fiverado show up?
I can't hear you. We changing these niggas up. We chunk change on these niggas. Chunk change.
Hey, salute to NYK Brooklyn, Humberto de la Hoz. Appreciate you guys. Anybody else there watching? Appreciate you guys. It's gonna be dope. Easy preseason. We're just talking about the pre-series, not preseason. Pre-series. The New York Knickerbockers. The only goal they have in mind. They don't even see this team. To be honest, they don't see a jersey. They don't see a player. They just see a ghost. All they're looking at is 8 W's. That's all they're counting down. Like an inmate about to get released, nothing sweeter than that countdown till you're going to get released. They got 8 days until they get let out.
Hey, I warn you and Machete. I don't care if y'all niggas got to take out title loans. I don't give a fuck how y'all got to execute. If you got to make a fucking chocolate fundraiser for the kids. Niggas is out to the city, nigga. I was like,
hey, don't worry.
Hooray.
Listen, out there.
I don't care about work. My kids don't count right now. I love y'all. Y'all don't count right now. Listen,
if you're of working age, you can get there.
What?
I said if they are working age, they can get there. Y'all got a job, you good, bro. I'm just kidding. We love our kids. Listen, inflation.
Sorry.
Hey, listen. We don't take super chats or none of that right now. But if you want to give us a brand new jersey with a trophy on it, if you see the TOF out there, we'll take that. I'm just kidding. But we're gonna go out there. It's gonna be a championship. 8 W's. We got them marking them down.
Y'all gonna see. I promise. You're gonna see a big TOF flag. It's gonna have TOF on one side and the new Knicks on the other side, and we're gonna be right there. Might rent a 90-foot RV with mass speakers, and we're gonna pull a Kanye and perform right in front of Madison Square Garden on top of the RV.
We got 2 anthems for you. New Knicks anthem.
I don't know what happens. I might bring a few gallons of Henny. I might be in that 7th Ave mood.
Listen, my brother. I'm looking at 1 out of 8 W's. My brother's already in the 9th W. He's celebrating the 9th one before it even comes, as he exaggerated does. But that's my guy. Listen, that's how we go at it. Listen, tomorrow is game time. 1 game at a time, 1 W at a time. Dialed in, 1 game each possession. New York Knicks. Here's the difference from our fans to your fans. We appreciate our team, and all we want from our team, all our expectation, obviously we want them to win. But if you play for 48 minutes and 48 minutes of effort, That's all we ask for. If you do that, whatever the outcome is whatever. But we obviously seen if you give us 48 minutes of effort, it's a total slaughter. It's historical efforts by this New York Knicks team. Hey, we told you, fan or foe, you better fan up. And this is it's a journey, people. You're not enjoying this journey. You're just gonna look at the chip at the end, and you're gonna feel empty at the end of this ride because you miss all these beautiful, fun, historical things that we're doing. Don't miss the journey. And the fan fee has increased. The fan fee has increased. All right, New Knicks. Think I'm gonna cut it down here. Any final thoughts? Any final says you want to say?
Nah, these niggas is fucking with my patience. Like, Cavs won't accept this wash. You know what I mean? They trying to fight every quarter that I put in there. Y'all getting washed regardless, nigga.
They're allergic to water. They want to
There
go
it is,
fishing.
man. I told you, you can't fight it. You can't fight it. I'm going to keep feeding the quarters, quarter by quarter, all 4 quarters. Quarter by quarter, all 4 quarters. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Man, why you doing
They
that?
here.
When
They
you got
here.
machete, we was just about to cut in, but you know, I was like, but Spidey bat signals kicked in, sir. What? Any final text or just your take in general? How does this Cleveland New York Knicks matchup look to you? What do you see that Cleveland can do? How do you think we win? Who's a player of the first game? Tell me your thoughts in general, just general thoughts. You can go ahead and done.
Look, man, Cleveland's going to be tough, man, because this is a team that they got. These guys already talking shit. They got Kenny Atkinson as a coach. They played. He coached with Mike Brown at Golden State. They came out of the Golden State thing and they came out winners. Both of them won their conference or whatnot. Where they're at. Their chess playing coaches is gonna be a good matchup with the Knicks.
Nigga, the only chess they
Mobley,
playing is
with
with they
Harden.
angels, nigga.
Could you mute this guy so I can fucking
Yeah,
talk?
mute your phone, you Knicks. Let him say his thoughts. You've been talking for the whole
You've
time
been
here.
talking forever.
You're mute. You're gonna throw him off. Dale, go ahead.
Disrespectful, man.
Go ahead. The
So anyway,
coaches.
it's not gonna be as easy. I expect us to win because we are very well fucking rested. We've been resting for 9 fucking days. We should come in and beat the crap out these guys. You know what I mean? Everybody should be healed. Everybody should be good to go. OG, OB be in there. We got Deuce. We got motherfucking Shamit in there. There's nothing for us to worry about. But Cleveland is still a team that's been playing for the last fucking 10 days while we've been resting for the last 9 days. And they're going to come in a little bit motivated, hopefully burnt out, and we should be able to take over. It shouldn't be that hard. But this is a better matchup than Detroit. We probably would have fucking swept Detroit because they would have been tired and they're not deep enough. They're not as deep and as experienced as the Cavs. You're still talking about motherfucking Donovan Mitchell. Look what he did to fucking Detroit. In Detroit. This guy doesn't want to lose. Now he's made it to the Eastern Conference Final, which is the first for him. He's got James Harden. He's got a better squad than he had last time we faced him the last couple of times in the playoffs. They're gonna be ready to fucking try to take that first game at least because we've been resting. We've been getting rusty. And it's okay. Maybe some mental thing.
You think it's rusty?
I'm sure you guys have been putting their shots up. They've been putting their shots up. Hopefully everybody's been practicing their motherfucking free throws.
I know Montez.
That's fucking important. Like I've always said, free throws. Let's get them. That's the easiest shot to make. It's a free fucking throw. We should be making these free throws. We're playing the motherfucking Cavs. They're gonna be making their fucking free throws. We gotta rebound them. We gotta out assist everybody. This is what we gotta do. The Knicks know what they gotta do, and we gotta play. Wait a minute. Who had a better defense, the Knicks or fucking Cleveland?
Knicks and OKC are the top 1 and 2. OKC is 1. We're number 2 in the whole playoffs.
Cleveland must have been number 3.
They played no. That means the Detroit just played like shit. Detroit could have hit anything. It wasn't defense. It was missed tons. Detroit missed tons. But their defense
Right.
is
They
good.
have no
Their
offense.
defense is good. Their
They're
defense is
not,
good.
other than
I'm not gonna
they
lie.
didn't have too much other than Cunningham. Cunningham's basically was like LeBron James carrying all that fucking all the weight. No, they got a good squad. I ain't gonna front. The thing that the piece that they were missing was that point guard that they had last year that burnt us, that got caught up in the fucking gambling shit. That he got 86 from. That he used to play for Miami. I forgot his name.
No, they had Dennis.
He's,
Yeah, I know you're talking about. But they have Dennis Schroeder now though. Cleveland has Dennis Schroeder.
yeah, Dennis Schroeder. All right, he's gonna be another great playmaker for them. Oh, that's another one right there,
Him
dude.
versus
So
Alvarado.
good.
Him versus Alvarado is gonna be. That
It's gonna be a
a
great
fight's
fight.
gonna
It's
happen
gonna
with them
be
two. There's gonna be a fight with them two. Schroeder and
yeah,
Alvarado.
man. It's gonna be a good matchup. But it's a good matchup. This game tonight is gonna be really good to watch. But whoever comes out of that fucking game, I would like to see the Spurs because you gotta respect the OKC because they were last year's champs. And basically had a better record than or almost a better record than the Pistons, except they were out west,
I want
which is
that.
a better fucking conference out west. But that's a whole other topic of
I want
conversation.
OKC. I want no excuses. I want OKC.
I don't give a fuck. You want OKC? I want to see the Spurs because I want to beat shit out of fucking
But
Wembanyama.
we already did. We
You know,
did. We did. We
I
won a
got, I
cup out of
got.
that. We beat them
All right,
with the
whatever,
cup.
man. I'd rather face the Spurs. That's just my opinion, but it's
Uh,
another story
yeah.
for another time. Right now, we're talking
Let them
about
finish
playing the
your Knicks.
fucking
Hold
Cavs
on.
tomorrow. We're about to play the Cavs tomorrow. We're fucking playing. We're gonna play great defense. We got. I thought was right. So I think what their plan, what their strategy is gonna be this, dude. They're gonna fucking go after Cat and try to make him foul, bro. Cause they got the greatest foul baiter in Harden, and we got the fucking greatest foul fucking biter in Cat. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So I think their tactic might be as much as they can, right? And get Mitch in there, foul Mitch, do that, and then we're down to Hook Porty and maybe somebody else playing the five. But I think that their tactic might be to fucking bait. We gotta be very careful. Cats gotta be careful when they match up or whatever pick and rolls they may set against Harden. Or Harden's not a bad defender. He plays stupid sometimes. He has stupid antics, but he's still the top four scorers behind Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron in the play.
Sorry, I think Harden's gonna guard Harding, and I think OG's gonna guard their center Mobley, and then and probably you'll have McHale on Mitch. So I don't think Cat will get into any
But
foul problems with Harden.
no team ever stays 1-on-1. They're gonna switch and pick and roll and find whoever they want. So I don't think that's a bad take by Machete. I think that'll probably be a goal. That'll be smart of them to try that. But I think we're already aware of that. But Machete, you thought? Well, what else? Finish your thought.
Sorry, my bad. We also got we got better defending players. We still got Alvarado. He might be at the end of the lineup. We still got Sham. He's probably going to play more than likely play Sham for what he did last year. We got good players, man. We've taken care of these guys. All I can remember is many a times, as much as I would like Spider on our squad, man. Many a times, guys, he's been come up against the Knicks and fucking came out losing. That's that disappointment in his face every time he comes up against us. And let me tell you something. I was gonna say, he's one of those guys. Other than Giannis and Cat and Spider, wanted to play for the Knicks. They want to come to New York and play in New York City.
Not Giannis.
All right. Fuck Giannis, but we're saying that these guys, these are these are like the top 5 guys in the NBA right now that want to play for the Knicks. So what I'm saying is that with that, Spider's gonna come in here and I just can't erase the look of disappointment when he loses at MSG
Again.
when he loses up against the Knicks. He's not gonna walk away winning. Is what I'm saying. I just don't see it. I just don't see him. I don't want to jinx or anything like that, but I just want to keep that impression, that look of disappointment that they're gonna have the Cavs when they come up against us. Hopefully we'll go in there and blow them out. And I was gonna ask you guys something. This offense that Mike Brown has been implementing, trying to implement, right? Meaning that him and Kenny Atkinson both played under Kerr, right? Kerr played under Phil Jackson. Is this Mike's offense a variation of a triangle offense? Is this just another form of a triangle off, or is it just a triangle offense? And you know that us running and in transition and catch and shoot and try to spread the threes and stuff like that.
It's a combination of a couple offenses. He uses a Princeton offense. He uses a combination of the triangle. So it's a more of a offense because he uses a couple of schemes because they finally tailored. He had a system that was just kind of like that, like the Princeton and some and the other offense he uses, but most of it was just him using his players because every offense, every every coach has their offensive style, but he had to switch that up because that didn't work. He tried the style that he knew, which obviously what he's running now, I'm surprised because I thought that would have been his first go-to, considering he was a product of the Spurs environment on there. But I don't know, man. I agree with you guys. I think I think New York's going to be very ready. I think there's a whole nother Knicks team that no one's ever seen. I think people are still carrying 20-year-ago expectations on this team and 20-year-old results and lore from
we were talking about it earlier. We asked when was the last time the any team had rested this long, before a conference a game, and you guys said that it was a 1999 Knicks. Same thing, 9 days almost to the date that they rested, and because they swept Atlanta previously in 1999, and we went to the Eastern Conference Final, and we went to the finals, and whatever happened, but whatever. I think and that was the OJ game, I believe, in 1999.
The OJ trial. Yep, the OJ trial.
Yeah, everybody. Let's remember we were watching. I'll never forget we were watching them fucking play in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then they picture our game to watch J on the fucking highway after he murked them people's butt. Anyway. Hopefully nobody get murked and we won't get interrupted like that again.
We are tragic. Hey, we are playing on Malcolm X. There you go. The next one.
This nigga just said we're gonna repeat history. Somebody gonna listen.
Well, hopefully we don't repeat history.
Hopefully we don't.
Get your head out your ass. And listen, listen, Linda.
All right.
Listen.
Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Final thing. So, what are your thoughts, Machete? What does it look like tomorrow? Your thoughts just in general of the game. I know you think that we're well rested. We're looking good on there. How does the series play out to you? So you're thinking that that their chance to beat the Knicks is to try to get our bigs in trouble, and then to try to once we don't have bigs that it slows down for us, or that our main thing is through Cat, that we wouldn't be able to beat them a different way. Or you think that's just their only chance that they would have by getting our bigs?
I mean, come on, you guys, you're talking about James Harden, the fucking best foul baiter. Who's better than him? We love it when we see Jalen Brunson do it, dude.
You talking about the nigga that scored 9 points? You talking about the nigga that scored 9 points
in a game 7?
In playoffs?
I'm not saying
in a game 7. In a game 7.
I'm saying that he's good at baiting fouls.
Who did he bait in those 9
points? Be careful for shit like that.
Bro, that nigga is trash.
He's stop home.
Mitch learned that. Mitch learned not to jump.
He's gonna be trash on the hit.
Mitch and Cat both learned not to jump.
And you'll be talking that shit, but at the end of the day, nobody thought that motherfucking the Cavs were gonna beat the Detroit.
Wait a minute. I called that. I said it.
That, and then on top of that, I said that the Knicks were gonna sweep Detroit. And we should have swept Atlanta.
So that means you didn't see the Cavs winning.
Listen, when Detroit was up, when Detroit was up 2-1, I called it that. I said even though Detroit's up, watch out for the Cavs. I got Cavs winning in 6, maybe 7. And it came true. I'm telling you, I watched it. I watched it. I watched these sports. I watched the ops like you, my brother. We watching the ops, and I like Cavaliers because they're actually going to be a more entertaining matchup with us than it would have been with Detroit. I honestly think, like my brother said, I think we would have swept the Detroit because Detroit just proved that they're front runners. Everybody saw that they won 60 games, and that's cute in the series. I mean, in a regular season, but playoffs is totally different. They couldn't score. When you got to play a team, and get 4 W's, it's a whole different thing. When you got to play them 7 times, it's a different thing than just winning one game in a series. And I think we would have figured them out and just destroyed them. Cavs are a deeper team. Cavs have more talent.
Yep.
They got Mobley. They got Jared Allen, which is like a cat, and a Mitch, just a very beta version, light version, not even close to what we have. But they got some talent. They got, they got some talent out there. They do also got the bug. That's nice. The Buzz Light. Those are kind of cool. Anyway, but I think we're gonna. I think it's just gonna be too much for them overall. Their best chance, I would say, Machete. I think they got first 5 to 6 minutes. I don't think the team's gonna have Russ. I know you're calling her Russ, Machete, but I think their timing may be off a little bit as far as in-game playoff vibe timing. I think that may be off a little bit for the first couple of minutes. So Cleveland has the first 6 minutes of the first quarter to do something. If they don't. If they let the Knicks get to a 30-point quarter, it's going to be a long series and a long night for Cleveland. If the Knicks smell any kind of blood, if they get in any kind of rhythm where they go on a 10, 12-point run, it's not going to be a good night for Cleveland. And with the Garden behind us, it might be another 30-point blowout. I'm just saying. Don't expect too much for Cleveland the first game, and they're gonna give them the whole excuse that they're tired. They got tired legs, just like Philly said the first game. You guys are happy you beat a tired Philly team who won a game 7. That you guys are happy about that? It's gonna be the same thing. The same thing's gonna happen. We're gonna sweep this team, and all they're going to say is they were tired, they had a tough series with it. They're going to give them all the excuses, and what they're not going to do is give the New York Knicks props to the coaching staff and the team for being prepared and ready. You're not going to hear that. You're going to hear the Knicks got lucky and all this other stuff. But I'm with my brother on the sweepo de Mayo is what I think is going to happen eventually. I'm trying to be respectful.
I'm with my brother. I'm with my brother like this. It's gonna be just like the fuck this. Like fucking New Knicks motherfucking said. They gotta come to New York and adjust to us. They gotta travel after 2 days rest. Come to NY. Come to Madison Square motherfucking Garden. See our Knicks fans. See our players. And they have to adjust to us. They may have the momentum. They've been playing 10 days against, like, okay, look, realistically, bro, this is the way I look at it, right? We've been resting, all right. Look, we probably, having live games. He said, I don't know what a live game is like. Is it as competitive? Is it as intense as playing a real playoff game the way the Cavs have against Detroit? Because that's what they've been doing. Detroit's been a banging pause. They've been really banging with real competition. Do you understand what I'm saying? We've been resting and practicing in 9 days.
Yeah, but we also played 10 games. Played 10 games, and we had hard competition, and we learned in the second series.
Is it the same? Yeah, I understand we're playing live games against each other. We're not trying to hurt each other.
Philly was a more talented team.
Hopefully, what I'm saying with that is that hopefully still that wear and tear, because then that means that they just went through real wear and tear.
Sucks
right?
for them.
Ligaments,
Sucks
joints,
to be them.
They're more fatigued than realistically we would be versus our live games, so-called games that we may have. I don't know who we're playing against, maybe one another, But it isn't going to be as intense. We're not going to have that wear and tear that they're going to come into the series with. So I'm going to say, I don't even want to call it, dude, but it's not going to be 6 like everybody's been calling it.
Listen. Let me just remind you. This is the New York Knicks.
I'm not in my kitchen, so I can't get to my room.
That just won 7 straight in the playoffs. I told you we're about to do some historical shit. This is just the beginning. This is just the
No, I
beginning.
think their
At
mentality, these guys,
at
their
the end
mentality
of
is
this
this, dude.
series, at the end of this series, it will be 11 straight game win streak. 11 game win streak, my
which
boy.
takes you to the
I'm
finals.
not thinking about nothing else. Game by game, we knocking them the fuck down. We snatching their souls. Ain't no fucking gentleman, nothing, bro. There's no
A
gentleman,
11 game win
nothing.
streak equals right into the finals. That's
I'm
another
trying to keep
sweep.
my composure because I'm at Wawa's. I'm surrounded by white people.
Hey, listen, I'm liking what we got. And listen, they say Knicks fans are delusional. They're overexcited. Listen, we know our team. We watch our team. We study our team. We get on our team harder if they're than anybody else, more than any media. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
My bad.
There
Look,
you go.
man. Look, let me tell you something. These guys. Look, man. I think, in my mind, these guys have they've made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So what does this mean? Does this mean my Bron gets to keep his job? Everybody gets to keep their job. We made it to the Eastern Conference. No, it means that we gotta get through the
Job ain't
series, right?
done. The job ain't done.
Ain't done because they still gotta get to the Eastern Conference Finals to get to the finals. Maybe if they get through the series and we're still around for the finals, all right. Then he passed. He got us to where they wanted him to get us, right?
Yes.
If we get past the Eastern Conference Finals, now
No.
it's a total different ball game when they're in the finals, whoever they
No.
play.
No. No. Right
If
now.
we make that far,
No. Right now is win or bust. Right now. Right now. Where we are right now. Right
what
now
I'm
is
saying is, does he get to keep his job after the Eastern Conference Finals, win or lose?
no.
Oh,
Listen, and I'll tell if you were
Mike
to
Brown,
listen,
Mike Brown.
yes, no way, and I'll tell you why. Only let me explain.
Because he gave them what they
No,
wanted.
no,
He
no, 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 no,
collaborated
no,
with
no, no,
the
no, no, no,
coaches,
no, no.
and
You listen.
and he used the
That
bench,
that's
and he
after.
did what they asked.
That's out of the season
He brought
conversation.
Mike
First of all,
Brown on.
that's out of the
He
season
brought Mike
conversation
Brown
anyway.
on.
But if you got, and I'll tell you
Now,
why.
how if we're
I'm
talking
gonna tell
about
you.
fucking
I'm gonna
the
tell you.
whole point was the Eastern Conference
I'm gonna
Finals. The
tell
whole
you.
point is getting to the
I'm gonna
Eastern.
tell you. You know why? Because if you had this team that just said how many records in you Knicks, that this team that just blew teams out, that this team that's on a
48.
hold on, that this team that's on a 7 game win streak, that swept Philly, that figured all these record setting. If you lose, all of a sudden you have all that momentum, you learned a whole bunch of shit, and you lose somehow. And somehow you lose after this, then you fired because you.
Scoring 140.
Hypothetically speaking, no. Wait a minute. Okay, I can understand if you lose the Eastern
That's a
Conference Finals,
super
but
fumble.
what if you get past the Eastern Conference
No,
Finals? You should be able. Yo, it's a whole different
it's
conversation. It's not the
win or
same
bust.
conversation.
Mike,
Right now,
Mike,
it's
Hold on, let me
win.
explain. Let me explain why. Let me explain why. Because if hypothetically speaking, right, Mike Brown gets us past the Eastern Conference Finals. El cumplió.
No, no. The job.
no,
See,
he
What did
did. He
Dolan say?
fucking
What
cumplió.
did
lied.
Dolan say? What did
Whether we
Dolan
win
say?
the fucking finals or not,
What did
if he
Dolan?
gets us past the Eastern Conference Finals, he
Are you
fucking
not
got us
listening
to
to
what
what
we.
he said?
The
What
the
did
per,
Dolan say?
the
The
person who said.
only there's
But bro,
no
then he.
baby.
All right, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, you Knicks. So then Dolan's saying that if we don't pass the Eastern Conference Finals, and everybody gets fired.
Listen.
Everybody and their mother.
Let's make this simple, Machete. Before, when these conversations was happening, beginning of the season, before playoffs, it's kind of wrong to put that expectation on there. But the team, the owner, Leon and the staff, everybody knew what they had. The team knew what they had. The team had to believe in who they were to become the best form of themselves, which is that's what you're looking at. And you are breaking all time historical records in the
Right.
playoffs. And if you fumble that, I can see Detroit. They're front run. You know what I'm saying? They have enough talent, they could have scored, blah, blah, blah. But you got this team who's breaking historical records, and you just won 7 straight, and somehow you fumble and you don't get past that. It right now now is win or bust. You only got 8 games to go, 8 W's. That's all
You're
you
not
gotta
you're
do.
not you're not being fair. Hold on a
Let me
second.
say
W's.
something. Let me answer.
Go.
Let me
Go.
answer. It took Mike Brown 80 something games to figure out what we had already knew since the moment that Cat stepped into us, into the New York Knicks, we got rid of Julius Randle because he was a black hole and attracting all the defense. The reason why we bring Cat was to stretch the floor and open it up for O for OG, for JB, for everybody else that's stretching because that's what we
That's it.
said in
Why
the
we got
beginning.
Cactus? Then why didn't Fibs use him like that?
guys,
Because
Machete.
my
Listen, we can beat
I
on.
never figured that shit out.
We can run down this rabbit hole later. We got to stay positive and understand that at this point, look, there's only allegedly 14 games left. If you took all of them to 7, which it shouldn't be 8. Look,
I mean, my,
when you telling these guys that all you need is 8 more W's and all your dreams come true. That's it. We're looking at 8 W's. And everything you've dreamt about since you were a kid can come true. If that's not motivating you or the coach right now to win at all, 8 W's. That's all we're talking about. If they're not motivated to do that right now, what's the point for the coach, the players, everybody? Like you can say whatever happened in the season, that's already over with. You're 8 W's away from accomplishing your goal.
let me finish my thought.
Go.
Let me finish my thought. I told y'all niggas, it took Mike Coach 82 games to figure out what we had already knew. And then on top of that, he said it in the press conference. Yo, we've been carrying Mike Brown in a way. This team should have been this automatic because this is where we left off. If you remember last year in the playoff, we were reaching 120, 130, 140. I'm pretty sure we hit 143 or 16 last season when we first got Cat. And what I was saying is that we should have been on automatic mode. That Mike Brown, if he was such a smart coach, he should have seen what was working and where they left off, and then just carry it and slowly tweak it from there. But he shut everything down, which is what a smart coach would not do, and restructure everything. I've never seen Mike Coach with bags under his eyes from studying. Like right now, when I see him, like he should have been studying niggas like for hours and days. I just saw a story of Garnett and his point guard. Garnett called the point guard. I forgot homie's name.
Rondo.
At 2 in the morning.
Rondo.
No, it wasn't Rondo. It was somebody else when he was in the Timberwolves.
Oh, McFlynn.
Or
McFlynn.
Dallas. Some
Flynn.
shit.
Was it McFlynn?
I forgot who the fuck it was. But anyways, he called him at 2 in the morning. He said, yo, pull up to the crib. And yo, I need you here. He said, yo, everything good? And he said, no. So he hung up. Homie came with a gun. They were gonna play the Spurs, and you know, they were watching film all night. Garnett made floor mats with Tim Duncan's face on it. They were stepping on it in the snow and all that shit. But more of the story is that they stood up all night watching film, like him against Duncan. Like, yo, when I cut, where do you want me? What do you want me to do? Like, this is what Mike Brown should be studying. And in these 9 days off, these guys should have, Mike Brown and the team should have been so accurate and no, look, he's going to try this, we're going to shut this down, we're going to double him there, we're going to double. This is what I should see automatically. Like, I should not see no Russ, loose, nothing.
I think you guys are just answering. You're right. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't, and that's what it's gonna happen. If you do, like I said, if it happens, it's probably gonna be the first 6 minutes, and it's not Russ. It's just timing. I'm telling you right now. You'll see a little bit, but after that, they're just gonna get a rhythm. But
So,
I think it's gonna be anxiety. I think they're gonna be so anxious
the
to
Knicks,
run in the place.
the Knicks have beat the Cavs 2-1 this season. We played them 3 times and we beat them 2-1. October 25th, 22nd, 25th, we beat them 119-111.
without Harden,
At Cleveland.
without Harden,
December 25th, the Christmas game. You guys already went over this?
No, I'm just
The
saying.
Christmas game.
No.
The Christmas game was close. At New York was 126-124. Then we lost to the in February 24th. The Cavs won 109-94 in Cleveland. Right. So the Knicks record versus the Cavs in the playoffs were 12-2.
Yes.
12-2 versus Cleveland in the playoffs. All right.
And
Just so you fucking know.
just so you
Just
know.
so you know.
Just so you know.
Just so you know. We just won 7 straight, nigga. Right now.
And we got the healthy.
Right now.
And everyone is healthy and rested.
Facts.
The perfect.
And the last time we met, I'm pretty sure OG was injured. We didn't have the same squad. We didn't have this fucking
no dudes.
unity that finally made.
No
Yeah,
it. No dudes sham it.
So
that's why we are peaked at the perfect time, and then now we peaked.
You know what the Cavs are actually favored. You know what they're saying? The Cavs are actually favored.
If that you better take that bet. You better take that bet. What you if
take that bet it right now. I'll send you 100.
You better bet double. Bet the house on it.
Facts.
Bet the house on it, literally. That's one that you bet on it. Don't take advice from us. We are not true gamblers. We don't know any stats. If you lose your house, don't blame us. But you should bet it. A recommendation, allegedly. I don't know. If you're poor, don't come knock on my door. But if you get more, come knock on my door. I appreciate you guys. But listen, I think it's going to be a tsunami. It's going to take a while. They say we're overhyped. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be good. I think it'll be a dogfight early. A little bit.
What's up with the chat? What's up with the chat?
Limited chat today because everybody's trying to watch the game. Because everybody's trying to watch the game, and you guys are extending the show because they're watching OKC and the Spurs, and that's what we're trying to get to. Final take.
Just for shits and giggles. Just for shits and giggles. Like they're talking about the Cavs are favored. Cavs versus Knicks. The Cavs are favored. The spread is -4. Favorite spread odds. Just for shits and giggles. Everybody's on that FanDuel bullshit, and so we're gonna be on ours. Welcome to fucking anyway. Favorite spreads are -10, whatever that fucking means. Underdog spread odds are -10. The total is 235.5. Overall odds are -14. Under total odds are -106. Favorite money line is -166, and underdog plus 40.
All that means is save your money, stop gambling.
If you root for the Cavs, but fuck you guys. We're gonna see. We'll see.
Listen, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun tomorrow. It's gonna be fun tomorrow. Right, don't gamble. Save your money. Invest.
TOF, good looking out. TOF family, chat everybody. Good looks. Machete, good looking out for popping up. Ruel, thank you for quarterbacking the shit. Yo, I gotta finish folding these Cavs up.
We out here. Final take. New Knicks. Final take. Out here. We out here. Final take.
Bust that ass 4-0, sweeping.
Machete.
Sweep on the
Machete. Okay, that's what you doing. The A.
You're lucky I'm not in my kitchen because I would have pulled out the fucking brooms.
Got it. Hey, this is a preview to the Cleveland Cavaliers against the New York Knickerbockers. We're looking for a total domination tomorrow.
Yeah, we crashing out.
We crashing out. Total domination, what we expect tomorrow. They only got a chance in the first quarter. I like Machete's advice of what they might try to do. So look out. Let's see if Machete's on point. See if they try to get our centers in foul trouble, if that's going to be their strategy. But let's get it. Don't matter what they do. They can try to gamble all they want, but they're going to get the slot machine of bench players that everybody hit 7 3-pointer. Jose hit 7. Shaman hit 7. Deuce hit 7. 777s. We out of here. You heard? Let's go, Knicks. You're getting
Cavs will get their rest in a couple of games.
New York City. New York. If the Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. The Knicks is in the Mecca, yeah, let me hear you give it up. This is New York City, home of the Knicks, baby. Yeah, we back on track. The Mecca
A minute remaining. Brunson at three. Bang!